All right, today we are doing guidance on how you can manifest. So I have three jewelry objects that you can pick from. First one is a cellulite necklace. Pile 2 is mala bead bracelet. And group 3, I know that's a moonstone amulet, and I can't remember what the rest is. So take as long as you need to figure out which pile, and we will start with pile 1. So pile 1, you chose the cellulite. Cellulite does a lot with solar plexus, so you could either have strong solar plexus chakra, or it might be out of balance. I use this a lot when I am doing something super creative, so that is a possibility. You might be a very creative person. So first off, we're going to start with the Angels and Ancestors deck. I'm going to pull 3 cards. I'm going to see, so this would be kind of almost guidance from your spirit guides on how you can properly manifest. Okay. Wow, okay. We got 4 cards. I was going for 3, but we got 4. All right, first off, we have the Warrior card. We have the Lord, Earth Guardian, and we have the Hunter card. So, Warrior, this kind of tells me that maybe you're being hesitant with your manifestation ability. It might be that you're a little bit afraid of it. It could have been when you were younger, you were very good at manifesting. And you might have grown up in a culture or religion that was very against any sort of spiritual type gifts. So you might have repressed it. So now you're a little bit afraid of tapping into it because maybe you're a little bit afraid of a judgment. And this is all about standing your ground against others. So, and it kind of almost ties into Lord here, which is talking about taking charge and sort of being in charge of your manifestation. So it's not letting anybody tell you what you need to manifest or how to manifest. This is you taking charge and doing what you think is right. And next, we have the Earth Guardian. So this tells me some of you may be earth signs or have a lot of earth in your chart. And it's saying when you're manifesting, try to stay grounded and rooted. By that, I mean like when you're manifesting, like almost being realistic with your manifestation, like not giving into like fantasies, like being like what you really want and what you think is really what you need in life, in this life. So I think it's kind of like almost a warning not to get caught up in a fantasy type reality that you want to create, like beyond realistic, because it will only lead to failure. Because I think with your particular manifestation ability, it's very tied in with learning specific lessons that you have in this life. So it's like trying to change your reality is not what your manifestation abilities will do. Some people can do that, and that's something they're meant to do. They're meant to have like this super strong manifestation that can be altered. Like their whole life can be altered. For some people, it's about changing small things, or things such as like connecting you to the right people, or like getting you the right job, or it's very specific to improving your life in the setting it's in, if that makes sense. This kind of reminded me of another video I wanted to do, which was kind of a bit of a warning about the whole shifting realities. So if you're somebody who has been doing that, this is an indication to stop. I know you don't want to hear that, but that's what I'm like getting from this card. And we also have the Hunter. So this card shows up when you need to figure out what you want, like what you desire, and what's holding you back. So it's also sort of like this take charge energy of being like, this is what I want, and this is what's holding me back, and I am going to do something about it. That is what I'm getting with this. So particularly with manifesting, I would say your manifestation is being hindered by your own anxiety or fear of manifesting. Or it is the other option where you are manifesting things that you don't really want. You think you want it, but in reality, it's not what you need or what you truly desire. It's what you think you should desire. All right, so now, what deck is this? So we're going into the Awakened Soul. I'm going to try to take 3 cards. We'll see how many come out. Okay. Oh, that's too many. You can't have that many. It was like 6 cards. I don't even have enough room on my table for them all. Okay, so we still have a theme going on here. So the last card that came out was leadership. So that's a little bit of a theme with the warrior, the lord, and the hunter is taking charge. Like, it's literally... I'm seeing the lion there. Somebody might be a Leo. Or maybe you need to embrace this Leo type energy of being okay with being the center. Like, when you're manifesting, you need to be okay with being the center of your reality. For some people, this can be difficult, and you might be somebody who has been pushed into a role or where a culture has, where the individual is not supreme, or not supreme. The word I'm looking for is as important as a collective. So you might come from a culture like this, and this is kind of saying is putting yourself first, and maybe even doing this, your manifestation gifts and you being able to manifest will be specific, like, or not specific, like, maybe it's sort of specific in a way to, like, helping other people in your community also be able to manifest this way. I'm really getting a sense of this is somebody who, like, I feel like a lot of people in this particular group are feminine, and they grew up in a culture that's very almost oppressive of, like, feminines, and you taking charge and manifesting this life in your current situation will change things for a lot of other people. Song here, there's also a cardinal, which a cardinal in Native American, what is it? Native American mythology, or maybe it's Norse mythology, I can't remember which, represents a past loved one visiting. Song also kind of connects to, I'm having issues remembering. I want to say it connects to something specific to deal with. So yeah, it's kind of creativity. It's specific to creativity, being expressive. So maybe your manifestation isn't type of, let's write it down. It's not imagining it. You could literally be painting, drawing, or like making music about your ideal life. And sharing the kind of whatever creative outlet you have will help you manifest. Like, there's so many different ways to manifest. Yours is definitely with creative expression. And it kind of also now makes sense with this fun card. Okay, so there is a possibility that the people in this group are from the LGBTQA+. Feel that that's not you, then that's not a message for you. And with the song card next to fun, this kind of tells me about being yourself and having fun again will help you manifest. And sharing your art or expressions are something that is fun for you. And it's getting back to the basics, like not worrying about all the logistics of things and just doing it because you want to do it and you like doing it. I hope that connects to some of you guys. And let's see. Let's grab regular tarot. Let's grab 3 cards. Ooh, that's a nice combination. That, not so much, but all right. So you have 9 of Cups, which is dreams come true, satisfaction, and abundance. So you will be able to manifest anything you want if you kind of take this guidance into perspective. We also have the King of Wands, once again talking about natural leader, being innovative and visionary. So kind of ties into the musical, like artistic expression I was getting. For 2 things I think that are kind of influencing your, like something that might be hindering your ability to manifest currently, is we have the Star in reverse, which is about hopelessness, boredom, and uninspired. So you're not manifesting maybe because you could be in a creative block currently. And we also have the 3 of Cups. Ooh, I just got a specific message for somebody that someone in your friend group is not who they seem to be. They are kind of, I don't even want to say fake. Like, fake isn't the word. It's like they are like obviously malicious. Like, it's not even like they're pretending to be your friend. They're just there and they're like purposely being mean or cruel, and they're influencing other people to treat you badly too. Because the 3 of Cups here in reverse is always about unsocial, canceled plans, and bad friends. So there's one specific person in your friend group who you know is not a good person, and you've had bad reactions with them. But here's the really bad kicker with this, is that they're trying to turn people against you. When it comes to manifesting, this particular group may also have gifts dealing with magic itself. Like, everybody is capable of using magic, just some people are a little bit more, have some aptitude for certain aspects. This is not something I usually talk about because, honestly, it's so culturally influenced that it's very hard to discuss. But whatever it is in your culture when it comes to magic, if you have a heritage with a specific type of magic, I'm almost getting it's time to stop being impassive about the situation and using your manifestation abilities to do something about the situation. It's time to take charge and stop just sitting there. It's time to do something. So thank you guys for watching Group 1, and I hope this will help you. And I look forward to you maybe watching more of my videos. Alright, hi Group 2, you chose the mala beads. I have a sneaking suspicion that you are either in my soul family or you know me personally, because this is a very personal item for me. So the fact that you selected this particular item tells me that we could have some sort of connection to each other. This item was something I actually got when I was traveling in Thailand, and this was actually blessed by a monk. So that being said, you could be very highly spiritual and you may have multiple gifts. For example, and if you happen to know me, you found my channel. Hopefully this will lead to awkward conversations in the future. And if you happen to be one of my friends that know about my channel, well, welcome to the channel, I guess. Or welcome back. If you're somebody who has been watching for a very long time, since like the beginning of this channel, welcome back. And so we are going to talk about guidance for how you can manifest. We are starting with the angels and ancestors. So this is message straight from your we got a lot of cards. From your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. You guys have a lot of cards. My goodness. Okay. Oh, let's see. I see a theme. Okay, so first off, we got the mountains. We have the wise one. We have medicine guardian. I always think of Apollo when I see this card. So if you work with Apollo, for example, that is a possibility. We also have the protection guardian, druid, and Father Sky. So mountains, talk about stand your ground. There is something currently opposing you and your personal beliefs. Or when it comes to manifestation, somebody's telling you that it's kind of BS. Like, oh, you can't manifest a perfect life. Like, there's no such thing as manifestation. You're just born into this life and you're kind of stuck in it. No. And I know I'm thinking of a very specific person that's going to get this group. Very specific person. Okay, so that is not how it works. This kind of also goes to Druid, is hold the space. You need to create almost a sacred space for you when you manifest. It's like a space that no one else is allowed, no one else knows about, and it's yours. And it's like a place where maybe you can fill, like, with this, I'm seeing a lot of green in these cards, so I feel like you should fill this place with plants or like green things in general. For example, maybe, I can't think of gemstones that are green. Green could even be your favorite color. Like, this room should be like almost covered in green, because green seems to be your manifestation energy. Maybe also teal and blue, because those are also colors I'm seeing throughout all the cards, pretty much, besides mountains. You have a very strong spirit guide with you. This could be like a grandmother, a great-grandmother, great-great-grandmother. It's a very strong, feminine, older woman who is sort of guiding you and is always giving you messages. They might send you like certain animals. I'm seeing a lot of birds. They might send messages via birds. They could be owls, ravens, eagles, if you live in North America and where you might see eagles. Or you might see crows a lot. Well, everybody sees crows and ravens everywhere, pretty much. And maybe little songbirds, too. So, yeah, this makes me think of whoever this person is that telling you that this kind of stuff is BS, is that you can grow beyond your current situation. Even though this card is usually grow within your current situation, this is growing beyond. Like, I'm definitely getting a sense of breaking a family cycle. Oh, this is so specific to a certain person I know. I feel like this is really making me think of one specific person. If you are who I think you are, send me a message, because I think I have something very specific for you. All right, so medicine guardian, being open to healing information. You might not like getting this reading. This reading might create something defensive in you, and it might tell you something you don't want to hear about your manifestation or maybe even abilities. Because it's kind of telling me that there is like a lot of sort of chakra blockages from past traumas. Like, I'm almost getting childhood trauma specifically, and kind of being open to the fact that they're there and that they're hurting you can sometimes be a difficult thing to accept. And I feel like this is what this card's talking about. There might be a call to work with Apollo, or any other sort of healing gods or goddesses or saints or whatever you want to believe in, when it comes to higher beings. There might be a call to... Ooh, sorry. Ooh, I guess my throat chakra decided to flare up there. So I'm saying something to someone that they don't want me to say. So it's like, I'm not personally attacking you. I'm just telling you the truth. So maybe it would be a good idea to look up maybe having a aura cleanse or a chakra cleanse and a chakra healing might be something. And if you are this person that I think this is talking about, again, seriously, message me. I will help you with that. And moving on is the protection guardian. You have like walls up around you, like so high, like they're almost like to the point where it's like your soul itself has surrounded itself with this energy. And basically whenever somebody gets near you, they're like, whoa, like something's off about that person. That person doesn't want me talking to them. They don't like me. And I don't think that's really the case, but you are so afraid of being hurt by others that you push everyone away. So if you're trying to manifest like your soulmate or your future spouse, it's not going to happen long as these shields exist. You need to drop them because you can't manifest love if you are afraid of it. Yeah, somebody's not going to like this, but sometimes we have to have like straight up truth told for us before we can understand things. And then the last card I haven't really talked about is the Father Sky. Trust the unknown. You are afraid of what you don't know. So I could see you possibly looking up a lot of pick a card readings dealing with your future spouse or your soulmate, and you're trying to find out as much as you can. Sometimes we're all guilty of this, myself included. Because sometimes the unknown is scary. So let's move on to the Awakened Soul here. We're going to shoot for 3 cards, but 3 cards exactly. I was going to say, but you seem to like to give me a lot of cards. So Shapeshifter, Challenge, Family. Okay, I'm starting with this family card because it really makes perfect sense to me. So a lot of you might deal with toxic birth families. So if you are afraid to cut them off, don't be. Because you are going to create a family of your own. Like, you're going to choose your family. I'm also looking with these 2 women here that you might be someone who is part of LGBTQA+. Not necessarily, or maybe you're someone who does not believe in like a traditional love that your family believes in. So maybe you don't want to get married, for example. So let's talk about this. So we have the Shapeshifter here. Yeah, this is kind of telling you something that you're already aware of. So something is not what it seems. So you need to look beyond the surface. So I think you know that people are telling you that this stuff isn't real or this stuff is fake. You know they're wrong. But I still think that you're not quite sure if you really want to go as far as cut them off. Because this card talks a lot about red flags and be alert for people or situations that might be pulling you into their drama or their issues. So if you have toxic family, which I feel a lot of you guys do, in this card, because it's possible that you might have had very strong gifts as a kid and people tried to sort of force those out of you, perhaps. And you're aware that your family is toxic with this card, but you're afraid that if you cut them off, you won't have anyone. But that's not true. Like, you have a whole bunch of people that will be part of your family. And challenge. I had to look this card up because I don't get it that often. So let's see. So this card, literally, this is a line specifically from the book. You may find at this time that your plans are being opposed and you feel that people are in competition with you. Hello, toxic family. And yeah, it's time that you confront somebody about their behavior. Something they're doing. Like, I think this is something that scares you. You might not like conflict, but you're kind of being pushed into doing it. Like, for your manifestation, I think in order for you to manifest properly, you have to cut off the soul connections. I would look specifically into cutting cord with these people. If you are someone who is looking to do this, you can either go to my website, which honestly I have not been using that much. Just because I haven't had time to. And if not, you can contact me on the Instagram. I think I have that link somewhere. And I can discuss this with you because I am more than capable of doing cutting cords. I will warn you though, when you cut a cord, it can be kind of an emotional experience and it can be like really powerful as well. So it's something you need to be serious about doing. If I do it, there is no going back. I cannot retie the cord once I cut it. So if that is something you're interested in, that might be something that someone needs. All right, I'm going to get some regular tarot. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this fits in perfectly. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this might be a male figure, perhaps. Maybe even a young male. Could be an older male. Or maybe someone with just strong masculine energy that is reckless, short-tempered, and arrogant. So this might be someone that you are in conflict with. The Knight of Swords. This talks about being assertive, opinionated, and impulsive. So maybe I don't really see impulsive in this situation. Like, I feel like this is something that you've been thinking about for a long time, but somebody might see it as impulsive. Like, these toxic people, they're like, where did this come from? Like, we never knew you felt like this way. I'm like, yeah, you did. You just kind of ignored it because it wasn't, like, helpful for you in that current time. It wasn't, like, apparent for you to see it because you didn't care. So that is a possibility here. And this is about being assertive with yourself. It's time to like stop being passive and fight. Like fight for your kind of freedom almost. Because they have like sort of a... I can't remember the proper term for this. But it's almost like they have like these chains around you. And you can't properly manifest or get the life that you deserve because they're holding you back. We also have the Two of Wands here in reverse, which is about doubt, feeling like fearing the unknown. This card. And being restless. So it's like you're probably feeling like maybe this life is not the life that I want. I want something more. And the reason you can't have something more is because of these chains. So you have to break these chains. So if you want to know how to manifest, first off, cut these ties, cut the cords, break these chains. And then you can manifest like this life that you desire. So thank you for watching Pile 2. And I hope to see you in some of my other videos. Or send me a message. Like seriously. Some of you guys might need some help to deal with this issue because it's not something easy. I've had to do it. It's not an easy thing to do. So I look forward to hearing from some of you. Well, not really. The situation's not that great. But, I mean, I look forward to helping you. Alright, so pile number 3. You picked whatever this bracelet is. I literally cannot remember what anything is besides the moonstone. I can't tell you much about the meaning because I can't remember what they are. I know I got this card to help with creativity, so you could be a creative person, perhaps. It's a weird coloring to it. Sorry. And I think you might have been drawn to this bracelet because of the purples on the beads. So that might be a thing. So let's get this rolling. We are starting with the angels, ancestors, and spirit guide deck. So we are going to see what sort of messages they have for you in regards of how you can manifest. Okay. Okay. All right. I see two groups here. I see people that are already highly spiritual and people that are budding spiritual people. So we have the great teacher, we have the druid, mirror guardian, and the white witch. The white witch, I will tell you, is typically a warning that there are people around you that do not have their best intentions at heart, and you need to be careful of who you trust with information. So if you're trying to manifest certain things in your life, don't be sharing it. Because there are people that will try to sabotage your manifestation if you do that. Ooh, I got something really specific. So occasionally this happens where I get very specific messages. Somebody in this group might be trying to manifest a certain celebrity. If this is you, you know it's you. Do not share it with anybody. Don't put it in the comments if that is you. Because there are many people, I think in this case, that would try to sabotage your mental health. We've made connected before. Back before when I used to do different kinds of readings. So if that kind of helps you identify yourself. And you might be, someone trying to manifest someone very specific. And don't share it because people would be very negative towards you. So that is a warning. Please don't share. Don't put it on your social media. Don't even tell your friends in person what you want to do. Some of you may be very young. Some of you are going to be older. So for example, this great teacher, either you are in the role of a teacher or you are looking for a spiritual teacher. You could be someone who's already had a lot of spiritual experiences. You could be someone who's older, who's very experienced in this field, and you know already how to manifest. Some of you are you kind of understand the basic concepts and how to do it, but you are still looking for guidance. This could also be an indication that there is a spirit guide around you that is going to be your teacher for how to manifest. I don't feel like you need to be seeking out a teacher that is a real person. Not a real person, like a physical person. This is supposed to be a spirit guide. That is supposed to be with you for a certain period of time to teach you how to manifest. Druid is hold the space. I'm kind of, for you guys, I think your manifestation deals a lot with written journaling. With holding the space is literally writing exactly what you want in this ideal life for you, and sort of keeping this in your mind all the time. This is what I want, and setting aside time and even a place within your heart for, I think you're trying to manifest a person, a love interest. I really think this specific group is specifically looking to manifest love. Mirror guardian, this is about taking time to reflect. So when you are manifesting, being very sure this is what you want. This is truly what you want. You really want this person. This person is really the person for you. So it's it does have to deal a little bit with tapping into your intuition and knowing, this is my person and I want to manifest them. And then writing it down after you reflect on it and making sure it's not just on a whim. This is something you truly want. So let's move on to the awakened soul. Where is the awakened soul? Oh, there's the awakened soul. Ooh, sorry guys. Let's see what we can get from this deck for guidance on how you can manifest. Ooh. that many. I'll take that one though. Don't want that one. This is the one I wanted. Because that's the first one I saw pop out. Okay. So we have sensuality. We'll talk about that in a minute. Gratitude and trust. So sensuality, I think this does a lot embracing maybe more feminine energy, more masculine energy, like truly being yourself could be with this, or this also could deal with being more comfortable in your body. So maybe to manifest this person, you need to first deal with self-love and insecurities before you can manifest this person. You also have trust card here. This deals specifically with you kind of have to trust in a universe, trust in the process that this person will eventually come. If you keep manifesting, if you keep working through your insecurities, and specifically, like, I'm thinking body image issues, this person's going to come into your life. We also have gratitude here, which deals with sort of being grateful for what is in your life. So if you've managed to manifest things before, maybe it's not exactly what you were trying to, like, it wasn't the big thing you were trying to manifest, but it was something small. This talks about being grateful to the universe and kind of being, thank you, universe, for bringing this into my life. And the more thankful you are for what you have or what you do manifest, the more you will manifest. I'm also seeing this purple feather she's wearing. This makes me think of the purple theme with why you might have selected that specific bracelet. So that is definitely what I'm getting for oracles. Now let's go to regular tarot. I don't have much space here, so like I put things in weird spots and then I can't find it. Let's try to get 3 cards. Oh, we got 3 cards. Okay. All right, so some of you might be dealing with heartbreak because we have the 3 of Swords in reverse. So this is overcoming grief, closure, and forgiveness. This could be forgiving yourself. This could be closing off something with an ex. Or you might have lost someone very important to you recently and you are going through the grieving process. Once you go through this process and you fully let go, you should be able to manifest like more like fully. Some of you have natural gifts for manifesting money. You are very good at manifesting money. You're able to create a lot of financial opportunities for yourself and prosperity. If that is something you are trying to manifest currently, it is very successful. And the reason I say this is you have the 4 of coins here, which is materialism, hoarding, and security. So you are going to be very secure in your future. So maybe you're trying to manifest both love and a secure financial well-being. You will get both. I truly see you getting both in this particular case. So that will be good for you. I'm actually going to pull one more card because I want to ask specifically about manifesting whatever person you're trying to. And this is a card that came out, which is the 3 of Wands, leadership, moving forward, taking initiative. So it's time for you to take charge with whatever you're trying to do. Maybe you should send somebody a letter. Maybe send somebody a message on social media. Like, don't be like, oh, I'm your future spouse or I'm your soulmate. Like, that's creepy. Like, just being, like, truly kind of almost honest with your, like, who you are. Like, and by that, I'm like, just, like, a sincere message to this person. And I'm seeing that things are going to be moving forward quickly once you sort of let go of whatever this might be for you. Things will move quickly. So thank you for watching pile number 3. I can't remember what pile it is anymore. And hopefully this has helped you, and you will check out some of my new videos I will be posting. So thanks for watching, and I hope you stick around.